Hey there everybody and welcome to Crazy Board. I'm Carsillo and today we're heading to a dystopian future universe to become members of the Resistance. Joining me today are Aaron, Cody, Jenny, and Chris. And folks, let me tell you, this is one of my favorite games. I absolutely love this game because it is a game that's all about lying. So each player is given a secret identity. They're either members of the Resistance attempting to overthrow a malignant government or spies trying to thwart the Resistance. Now, members of the Resistance win if 3 out of 5 missions are completed successfully, and the spies win if 3 missions fail. So it's basically a best out of 5. Players take turns being the leader to assign team members to a mission. Once a team is approved by a vote, its members can then each choose whether to sabotage or complete the mission. Team members who are part of the Resistance must always succeed the mission. However, spies can choose to succeed or fail the mission, playing the long game, my personal favorite, depending on their strategy for throwing the non-spies off the trail. Players are encouraged to say whatever they want in order to accuse suspected spies and convince everyone of their loyalty to the Resistance. Let's see whose logic, intuition, and deduction can win out. Let's play the Resistance. Alright, so I've been shuffling these for a while. It's really easy. If your character has a red tint, that means you're a spy. If you have a blue tint, that means you are a member of the Resistance. I am the reviews and previews editor for Electronic Gaming Monthly. I've reviewed over 500 different video games over the course of my career, and I do a little bit of voiceover work on the side. I've been playing board games since I was a little kid, probably 3, 4 years old, as far back as I can remember. You know, there's a lot of board games that I really enjoy playing. I can't, it's tough to say. I mean, there's a DC Universe deck building game that's a lot of fun. Settlers of Catan is always up there, and Resistance is actually one of my favorite games too. There's also like a variation on that, like where Batman the Animated Series, where it's called Almost Got 'Em, which is based on an animated series episode. So there's a lot of great games out there that I really enjoy playing, and I'm trying to think of them all right now, but I can't. There's just so many of them. So now everybody, look at your character. Make sure you understand the difference between red and blue, and then once you do, everybody close your eyes. Spies, only spies, open your eyes. Okay, spies, close your eyes. Everybody open your eyes. Okay, so this first mission is 2 people, real easy. Well, as I'm the leader, I decide who goes on the mission. Since I know I'm Resistance, I'm gonna put myself on the mission, and so this is the really interesting part because you have to be really careful who you give your guns to. So, and everybody else who isn't the leader that round is probably gonna be vying to get the gun, whether they're a Resistance or a spy member, because obviously spies want to be on the team to fail it, and Resistance members want to be on the team to make sure it succeeds. So who gets the guns means who goes on the mission, and who goes on the mission will decide who wins the round. You know what, Cody, you're gonna come with me on the mission.
I didn't know how I felt about you, but now you trusted me.
Well, we don't have a lot of information, so it's really just trying to put people out there, put things out there. So, has everybody decided how they want to vote on the mission?
Mm-hmm. Sure. Ready? Set. Go.
Unanimous approval.
Right.
Huzzah!
Yay.
Awesome. So now, me and Cody will take success and fail cards. Discard cards. Cody will give me this, and then ta-da! It's a success.
Yay!
Mi compadre.
There we go. Look at that.
And what does that prove on the first round?
That we have 1 successful mission at least.
Yes, that was not recorded.
That's the only thing that matters.
So now I am the leader.
Now, in theory, neither me or Cody are spies. So if you're Resistance, obviously, you're going to put yourself on the team and then probably us, or you put 3 different people on the team in the hopes of trying to maybe figure out something.
Okay, so I know what I am, so I'm going to put myself on the team. I'm skeptical of these 2. I'm skeptical of everyone here. I don't know.
As well you should be.
Yeah.
And I'm a little 2 steps behind on this game. But let's see.
I feel like it'd be a safe bet to put at least one of them on the mission.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Cover your bases. That
Yeah.
way
Probably.
you have a fallout if it does fail.
He's tricky. Let's put
He's tricky.
Okay.
All right, fine. You're not invited to my birthday party then.
And let's put you on the mission, Aaron.
Born ready.
My name is Chris Calzia, and I write and I produce. I'm working on a comic book which is called The Space Auditorium, and I'm working on a web series that is called Tales of Synthena.
Okay.
So now we have to approve or disapprove, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This mission is going to fail. There's definitely a spy in this one.
Ready?
Here we go.
I think it's
One,
okay.
2, go. Oh.
So they all approve.
Except for Cody.
No? Okay.
I wonder why.
I vehemently object. All right, no, we're going to fail this, and then you can put me on the
Okay.
next mission. I don't see
Discard the one you do not want.
Right, discard the one you do not want. And then pass the one, pass them to you.
And now I display them.
Right.
Okay. We have 3 successes,
Oh.
which tells me that all of us are resistance.
Immediately. Yeah.
Or
Does it
somebody's
really?
lying.
Safe bet.
Or somebody's lying.
Somebody's playing the long game. Potentially.
Well, I mean,
I think
the next 3 have to fail.
the next leader should put us 3 on the same mission. Or,
Well, she only needs,
I guess
2.
I would love to go on the mission.
Is that your campaign?
There's definitely.
I would really like to be
I'd love it.
selected for this mission.
Okay.
I mean, here's the thing. Like, you only need 2 on this one.
You're right.
So,
I can either pick myself and one other person or pick 2 other people.
I'd like to know more about the mission before I am selected.
Well, then you're not on it.
it's a reconnaissance mission.
It's need to
behind enemy
know only.
lines.
Yeah.
Is it above ground or
Okay,
below
you've been
ground?
asking for it.
Yes, I have. In more ways than one.
And I'm going to keep myself.
All right, this is
'Cause I haven't
vanilla.
gone. My name is Jenni Ernest. I am a costumer, makeup designer. I like to do cosplay and plays and everything in between.
Does everybody have a vote?
Mm-hmm.
All right, everybody flip your votes.
I think these 2 are the spies because they know they have to fail each mission. All right, I think we got this.
I think there's a spy. I think there's a spy on this. That's why I rejected it. I used to do a lot of acting. I still do a little bit of acting, a little bit of voice acting. I think that's helped me to, I guess, be a good liar when it comes to games like this because I kind of just insert myself mentally into the role and try to basically become a character. So it's basically just like putting on an act again.
Okay, we'll
I
see.
hope both of you are the other resistance. And we just get a clean sweep. That'd be nice.
Okay, let's see.
Jenni will shuffle and reveal.
Oh,
And it's a fail.
she is a
That's
spy.
why I rejected it.
Jesus.
How quick one is to point the finger?
I mean, it's just.
I don't think I have any tells. I think I might blush a little, but then I kind of use that to my advantage. I can be flirty and fun. Well, there was only 2 of us. It's, 50% chance.
All right, then neither of us should go on them anymore.
And you have been really adamant
Aaron,
about going on all the missions.
Right?
Yes, I want to do every
know.
mission. I am the archer, right? I am 18. No, all right. If we can't trust either of us, then neither of us should be on any of the missions again. So it should be these 3. It's going to fail one more time. Then let's go down to the last one where there's only 2 of us. And if neither of us are on there, there is a 2/3, so 67% chance that it'll just be the 2 resistance then for the final one.
Listen, I dropped out of college. You gotta slow down for this guy.
Sure. Problem is the last mission requires 3 also.
It does?
Yeah.
It never goes back down to 2?
It doesn't go back down to 2 anymore.
The first
Who's on
gun
the team?
to myself.
Thank you.
Next one.
Who's number 3?
If
I can't do it.
If
I don't
I'm
think
the
I'll-
3rd resistance, then we win.
But you're not.
No, but
I think you are though.
But the thing is, you're so adamant to get on every single mission.
Yes, because I know I'm a resistant.
Well, I know I'm resistance too, and the 2 missions that I went on were successes.
I don't know.
That means nothing.
It means a lot, actually.
Maybe. Yeah.
I'm not arguing here.
Make your
I'm
choice.
just going to sit here and be quiet.
Are you
Do
understanding?
not put her on this mission.
Oh yeah.
Are you? Okay.
This is tough. Give me like 5 second best point. Why should you be on the mission?
There's no absolute logical
Dude.
argument I can do.
You're 5 seconds.
Every mission I've been on was a success.
Hold on, can I?
That is pretty
that's a
good,
much better
actually.
point.
That's pretty
Can I
good.
try my 5 second
Yeah,
one again?
one more time. We'll do a
Spies love do-overs.
Ooh, you all right?
What? No, come
That's called a rebuttal.
on. All right.
My name is Aaron Wolford. I serve at a restaurant and not much else at a burger dungeon, we call it. Slinging burgers.
Or do we approve?
So, all right. So everybody has their vote.
Yes.
All right, flip it over.
Flip. Oops, I did the wrong one. But
Shot.
it.
All right.
So we obviously approve because resistance. Oh, this one's going.
Let's see.
I don't know who the other spy is though.
You mean besides you?
I think it's him because he voted to reject a mission once. It was these two that tried to vote to reject a mission when it was obvious that it shouldn't.
No,
It was our mission.
Wasn't that the
voted
mission
to
that failed?
reject.
Yeah, exactly. That's why we voted to reject, because we knew the three of us were on the resistance.
I don't think so. I don't remember. I don't think it is.
Discard,
That was how it is.
It's gonna fail.
discard, pass your votes to the wolf,
Let's see.
shuffle them up,
All at once?
flip them over at once. Yeah, flip them all over. Damn it.
Trusted both of you. Look what got me.
Well, now here we are basically in the deciding round with Cody as team leader.
Hey, yeah.
We'll see.
All right. I honestly don't know of the three of you.
Get me in there.
I've cast my stone. I'm sticking with it. You're a lovely person, but
Thanks.
you're a spy.
I would say the same.
If you want to pass the guns over.
Oh yeah.
So I'm definitely putting myself on this mission. This might be my fault, but I'm gonna put you on the mission as well.
That's a good pick.
Is it?
Yeah, easy.
Is it?
I'm gonna give him this.
All right.
You gonna trust him really? Over me? Who's been great the whole game?
All right, cast your votes.
My name is Cody Sulik. I am an actor and writer, and you probably don't know of me, but I've done a few things on different like TV shows and commercials and some films coming up.
And
Yeah.
Well, I know I'm resistant, so I had to reject it.
That's not vote confidence.
All right.
I think we lost this one, guys.
Is it easy to be
Too late. Too
second
late
guessing
now.
yourself
Yeah.
now?
Too late.
I think I guessed wrong in that one.
Oops.
Discards in the middle. Cards to Cody.
Let's see. Let's see.
Flip them over, boss. It's last round, so you don't have to really worry about shuffling.
Yeah, I guess not. Hey! I got it right!
Oh.
I knew it all the time, first time. Yes,
Christmas,
I
dude.
knew it.
Uh,
I shall accept this victory humbly, and I'd like to thank all my fans out there who always believed in me the entire time. I knew I could do it.
Because it was just all him.
oh man, it was tough because they figured out you were.
Well, that was, but I had
That was a
to
good read.
in
That was a
order
good
to
read.
win
No,
the game.
yeah,
I had to do
was
it.
Because
us
you two.
Yeah.
So I was stuck.
That was not a read at all, and I don't think I convinced anyone else that you were the spy. I was just shouting, "She's a spy!"
Sometimes that's all it
She's
takes,
a
though.
spy.
Honestly, just sometimes blindly pointing the finger is the most effective strategy.
I really didn't know.
That's
you
why
were
I
the spy
pointed.
or
That's
not.
why I was pointing it at you so hard.
I don't think I was able to pick up on tells for other people as far as like when they were lying. It was more so of, you know, if they were this position, how would they act, and if they were the opposite, you know, which would be consistent. So I was able to work from that standpoint.
I think Cody was definitely my main competitor. I think he's very sharp. He's looking at a lot of little things. He grasped the meta game very, very quickly. So, all right. So, you guys overcame the odds. Bravo.
I was just stuck.
It's all right. It happens sometimes. Sometimes, I mean, typically, like when there's more players, I'm almost always a spy. And typically, I out myself very early, but I cause so much chaos around me that it makes the rest of the spies out there a little bit safer. So if you get outed early, that's a strat. Just sometimes just try and cause chaos and try and mess with people's logic and just cast doubt, even when you've been outed. So now, first game went to the Resistance. Congrats. Now, Chris is the first leader.
All right.
He gets all the guns. We'll reset the board. So, Chris, I've been shuffling those for a while, but since you're leader now, if you want to shuffle a little bit yourself and then pass out the rolls, we'll get the second game underway.
Yeah.
I started playing board games when I don't remember, but I was very young, sometime around 10 years old. And I got into Dungeons and Dragons, started playing that. So mostly just role-playing games. It started with Dungeons and Dragons, and then it went to, I played some Talisman, and I played Hero Quest. Hero Quest was my favorite. And then I did Warhammer too as a teenager. So never played anything as logical as the Resistance. I would love to go back and play Hero Quest. I've been searching eBay for another copy of Hero Quest, and I would love to own a copy of that and play it. It's just all around just good fun. It's like elementary D&D. And it's just what I need.
So just like last time, everybody, red means spy, blue means resistance. Hopefully nobody's colorblind. And
It's blue and green. Which one is?
all right, so not everybody knows what they are. Close your eyes. Spies, only open your eyes. Spies, close your eyes. Everyone, open your eyes. I think one of these guys are spies.
I heard movement.
Yeah, that's a dead giveaway.
I did yawn.
That's a dead giveaway. He's a spy.
The yawn.
That sounds like something a spy would say.
So, Chris, you get to choose.
Choose.
You get to
choose my
choose.
spies.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait. Whoa.
No.
All right,
We're doing this.
And I'm betting one of these guys are spies.
Or it was just a slip of the tongue.
A Freudian spy slip.
Oh man,
I don't know about that. That was kind of telling.
A wee bit.
So wait, so how do you know for sure he's a spy if it's telling? So you're also a spy.
I'm still rejecting this mission. I don't,
Why didn't you put yourself on the mission? I feel like that's like.
I did.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
No, there's only
You
two
need
people.
First mission is only two. First and third mission is only two people.
Okay.
Do it like baseball.
Sure.
Put up the two fingers.
Then let's
Throw
do
up the
this,
horns.
Cody.
I don't
Ready?
trust you. I'm sorry.
Really?
I don't think we should do this, guys.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
I don't see why.
Wow.
Why do you guys both deny?
Wait,
Wait,
did you misvote? Did you misvote?
Totally.
That's the bad first player.
Wow.
That's the other spies.
No, I mean fail. Dang it.
I think they're definitely the spies.
You gotta reach his leg under the table.
I rejected the mission.
So, well, I rejected it as well, but I guess it passed. We'll let the mulligan go for Chris.
No, because he meant to.
Right, he meant to, just like he meant to pick his spies. So you guys get the cards first.
That was a complete mess up. Because what I had done was I had switched my cards, the approve and the reject cards. So what I thought was the approve card ended up being the reject card. I tricked myself. I'm sure they thought it was some sort of strategy of mine, but it wasn't.
Discard one, and then Cody, give Chris your card. Chris, shuffle, and then reveal both at the same time.
Success and fail.
Lo and behold, look at that. We already have a spy narrowed
Great
down.
start. Great start, guys.
So I really think Chris is a spy.
Well, I could say one thing. Maybe you should hold the cards closer.
Oh, wow. Jenny's looking at maybe people's hands. Maybe she's a spy too. Maybe she's an unintentional spy in favor of the resistance, though.
Right.
Okay, I'll take that.
Well, either way, she's casting.
She's the leader now.
I'm the leader now. I started playing board games when I was really young. You know, family type things, Monopoly, Life, Trouble, all those kinds of things. And then I kind of fell out of it. But then I would always watch like my brother and his friends play Warhammer, and I would always paint the little figurines for him because I like to do the art part. And then I just kind of got back into it recently. I do not have a favorite board game. I don't think I've played enough to say that I have a favorite. I like to play with my daughter. I like to play with my friends. So it kind of just depends on what it is we're doing. Okay, 3.
So you get to choose 3 people to go on this mission.
Okay, so obviously I trust myself. Oh, the angel over there. I gotta pick one of you guys.
I don't trust any of you guys this game.
Well, you can't.
I'm gonna pick one of the 2
Sure, I
from
can.
the first round to see what I can see. Anybody approve?
So
Disapprove?
it's
I
us
need to
3?
double
Yes.
check these again. Make sure I choose the right one.
I know, right? Ready? 1,
I don't-
2, 3.
No, this is gonna fail.
Yeah.
Okay, no,
When I hesitate, I lean towards rejection. I don't.
hold
I'm
on.
sorry. I didn't mean to grab
You're
that.
stealing his cards,
Just
man.
double rejecting again.
Double cards, man.
No, it's
2.
4th double.
No, this is gonna fail.
I think this is really good. Yeah, this spells doom.
I mean, at this
the
point-
resistance is going to get swept. By
I mean, at
the
this point, like,
spies.
why wouldn't the spies take 2 failed missions at the very beginning? I mean,
Yeah.
the odds of just like chance of the next 3 missions. Okay, all right, no.
We'll see.
Discard in the middle. I think
Sorry.
Aaron took way too long to decide which card to put in the middle.
Put the red one in the middle every time.
And oh, it's a fail.
Oh. That would have been more interesting if they were both fails.
If there were 2 fails, that would have been really.
Yeah.
that would have
interesting.
confirmed that
And
we were
that's-
both resistance.
Yeah.
Okay. So what does that prove?
the
Absolutely
spies
nothing.
are winning.
That Chris is really a spy.
There you go. And
I started playing board games at a very early age, mostly with my family. We used to play this game called Boulder Dash a lot, where you just like get this very weird word, and then everyone has to jumble up a bunch of their answers of what their definition of this word might be. If you get yours picked, you move up. Favorite board game? That's rough. Wow. Probably, I like the game Power Grid a lot. It's like a money management, economy, and like almost like Catan type of game also.
I mean, obviously, don't pick Chris.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
This is only 2?
You did fail 2 missions.
Hold on. I really think I need to be on this mission. Like, why wouldn't you put?
I'm feeling you as a spy right now.
Really?
Because he failed 2 missions. Yeah. That's a pretty good.
Odds are in that favor, right?
But wait a minute, she handed out 2 cards.
I'm
You
all
could've
yours for
failed
who should be
that.
the next person. Because I'm a little...
No,
I know you want to be...
Well, if it's
I
only
definitely
2, I mean, in theory, it
But
should
if-
be you.
Right.
Is it only 2? No, I thought there.
I went on the
total
field,
mission.
you're the only person who's not been on a mission, right?
Correct.
So now it's just up in the air.
Wait,
I'm
is
going to
it-
vote for myself.
Well, he's never
and put it on
hasn't
it.
been on a mission either. Though.
Yeah, he
I
has.
was on the first one that failed.
Failed.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You are a spy.
So like,
But-
So we have 3
chances
spies.
are, yeah. I'll put myself on the mission. If that's how you guys feel, I feel like it's going to get rejected though. Until you want to be on the mission.
I definitely want to be on.
So I feel like you're going to reject it.
I've been
I
pretty
don't know.
consistent in that. I don't think it's too demanding. It's just one.
Maybe
gun.
you should make your argument that if he is the spy, because he was in both rounds.
Well, I don't know who the other spy is, so at this point, like,
Okay.
And I guess we have rounds to decide and reject.
Yeah.
We just can't waste too many because if the spy just puts himself on that mission,
Well, I mean, yeah, if it gets all the way to Jenny, then it doesn't
matter.
matter. I mean, you were hesitant to give yourself a gun, which worries me.
he's all well.
Okay, why don't we just vote?
I don't want to get rejected.
Ready? Set. 1, 2, 3.
The vote failed. So it
The
goes
one time I don't reject a vote. Okay, come on. All right, guys.
So
how many guns do we have to get out?
2.
2.
I started playing board games at a very early age. I had a pretty big family, so early on they had to beat up on you when you didn't know too well. So by the age of 5, I was a seasoned veteran. No, we played board games all the time, so I grew up. I absolutely love it. Currently, some of my more favorite board games are probably Bang. It's like a card game where you have to kind of decide who's the good guys and bad guys, and you get to, you know, fire at people, which is fun. Or Blockist, which is like a spatial like puzzle game. I am currently the undefeated champion of Blockist, so I'm quite proud of that accomplishment.
All right, well, I'm definitely giving myself out one.
Wow.
We'll give you one.
What a surprise.
Well, why wouldn't you? Is there any situation when you're the leader where you don't want to be on it? All right.
Actually, there are times, but usually not when you're down 0-2. So
You've been really hesitant to put yourself in it. I think I'm going to have to give her a gun.
you only need 2, so if it's you and me, it's okay.
Oh, never mind.
That's
Sorry. Give that back. It's just
No.
us two. We're rocking it.
Yeah.
Just you two?
Yeah.
I'm actually
Fine.
okay with this, but this is also banking on you not being a spy.
I think I might be a lot more quiet when I'm a spy. I know that's hard to believe because I talk an awful lot during the games. All right, quiet there.
Sorry.
But I think if I'm a spy and I see like, you know, the round is going how I want it, I'm not gonna try to figure things out. Whereas if I'm a resistance, I'd be more caution to be like, are we sure we need to do this kind of thing?
1, 2, 3. Oh.
Hang on.
Well, it
I'm still
doesn't
kinda
matter
thinking
what
about
you
what's-
do. There's already
doesn't-
4
all right.
approvals, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Palms
So
getting sweaty, spy?
You think I have a strategy?
He's just
Drunken
learning.
master.
okay.
If there was a fool of the game, it was definitely me because I had no idea what was going on.
All right. So I give this to you. You flip him over. And he just, I knew it! I knew it! Oh! I knew it! My gut was right!
I'm sorry to throw you under the bus, man.
No, that's what I'm here for.
See, that's the thing though, is that when you don't play the game perfectly, you look suspicious.
Being accused of being a spy during that game felt, I don't know, what's an analogy for that? Like you went to elementary school without your clothes on. You guys all think I have some sort of strategy.
I wanted to put you on that last mission, but I didn't know.
Maybe that's
games
3 up.
behind.
I wanted to be like boom, boom, double fail, but like I don't know if it was gonna pass.
I knew at least one of you's over here was a spy because I heard something over here when our eyes were closed.
Exactly.
Yeah, what do you think we did?
I told
We
you
just
I
did
heard
it.
rustling.
I mean, from the first game, I knew that you were a spy.
From the first
And then it became, you know, either. you or you.
Well. All I knew is I was actually resistance for once. But man, we got clean sweep there. Clean swept.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
I like this
I think
game.
it's called a fatality? I think it's called?
Is that it?
Something like that, yeah.
TM.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's allowed.
that was a really pitiful resistance, you guys.
That was sad.
Who wants to play one more?
I'd love to win one more.
right?
Jenny will start as leader this time. So let's
Women in power, man.
All right, so here we go. Third game. Jenny, I shuffled a little bit, but if you want to continue to shuffle the rolls and then pass them out.
I'm gonna cheers.
Oh.
Good.
And mixing out how she distributed them. All right, so everybody look at your card. Know who you are.
Ready?
Everybody close your eyes. Spies only, open your eyes. Spies, close your eyes. Everybody open your eyes. Okay then. Well, that was refreshing, wasn't it? Everybody took a little power nap.
Okay.
Oh yeah, all
Missions.
guns. Yeah, guns going to Jenny.
hope.
Two people.
I don't know.
Two
Or-
people. I pick myself because I know what I am.
You know
what might be interesting? Just saying this.
Yes.
Pick. This is the round. If like we're going back to what you were saying before, this is the round to not pick yourself.
True, with
If
2
you're-
people, that would be really telling.
That's true.
You could always.
Because then, yeah. If
And it's the first
she
round.
is resistance,
Yeah.
then
is
she knows.
resistance. Right.
That's
It's a
true.
good way to actually start to find out
Because-
information.
Yeah.
Find out faster. Assuming you are resistance.
Okay.
Chris and Cody goes to the C's in the corner.
Ready to vote?
Make sure I have my approve and reject cards correct.
1, 2, 3. Oh.
Flying colors.
Everybody likes my logic.
Oh, this is going to be really interesting.
To be fair, it's my luck.
Oh,
Just-
you're right. You're right. I just followed.
You did good. You did good. Don't worry. I'm busting you. You didn't have to listen to me. And who knows? Maybe I'm gonna look like an idiot right now.
I guess I still do this.
I kind of like the strategy. I mean, because I don't think the spy is going to reveal themselves. So
Well,
nothing
The
else.
beginning.
I mean,
Yeah, nothing else.
Yeah.
That's at least a successful mission.
So
Okay. So one successful mission.
So if we can keep doing that, where we can like leverage the spy not to reveal themselves, I think we'll be alright.
at least until to a point where the spy either has to
And
resist
guns.
themselves,
Yeah, and then
or
Tanks.
if we're lucky, we actually choose all the way through correctly.
We'll see.
That would be
All
great.
right.
And then you have fatality the other way.
I kind of like that
That
first
strategy.
round reasoning.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can go again.
So I'm not gonna put myself on it.
Okay.
It was you two last one, right?
Interesting.
And
So the three of us on this side of the table.
right.
Okay.
I don't
The
like
thing
the-
is
Is that a good idea?
Well, assuming that we're both resistance, the odds of him being resistance, and if that would mean you're a spy, that means you would selectively not put either of the spies on the mission, meaning it's definitely going to pass, which is not a good strategy for the spy. Meaning you're acting like a resistance now, and one of the three of us right now.
one of the three. Yeah, right.
If
Because if
this
you're
goes
if
through.
you're
I don't
resistance,
like-
one of the three of us has to be a spy.
Yeah.
Why can't?
Because there's only three.
Because if
resistance.
you were a spy, the odds of you like, and you're trying to get all resistance because you're acting like a resistance, you wouldn't not put the other spy on.
Taking this away from you.
You're too
How does
smart.
that feel?
It's too much.
It doesn't feel good.
Here we go. Here we go.
Thank you.
How about that? How
He
about
likes
them
me
apples?
better.
No, definitely a spy. Maybe two spies.
No.
What's your logic
He
on
just
that,
likes
Mr.
me better.
Science?
It's okay.
I'm taking a page out of your book.
I talk too much.
Which
Ready?
is no strategy.
Taking the gun away from Cody was probably the best feeling of the entire night for me. Taking anyone's gun away from anybody is a great feeling. That feeling of deprivation? Robbing someone of that like little win they could have had and just giving it away to someone else felt like God.
Sit. Go.
I don't like it.
I don't like the mission. I don't like it either. Because like he said, even you putting three other people,
Meaning you
almost,
should have been on this mission.
This should have been a time that you should have put yourself on the mission. I think. Yeah, I think your logic's weird, but it passed. I mean, for better or worse. But I mean, because if you two are resistance, then for sure there's one resistance not on the team. And it's almost and definitely that almost means you're definitely a spy.
The first game is like a giveaway, though, anyway. So even the person was a spy, they're willing to just give it up to the resistance.
A spy would say that. I don't know. This is gonna be I think this is gonna be a pretty telling round. Discard, and then
To Aaron.
to Aaron.
Aha.
And there's a spy.
Of course.
Yep. As we suspected. So now amongst the three of us, there's definitely a spy. There's at least definitely a couple of, probably one, if not multiple resistance. It's hard to get multiple spies to reveal at once, but it's happened. Anyway,
Let's just play.
have fun choosing the next team, Cody.
Yay!
It's only two people.
Only two people? All right, then
Yeah.
I'm definitely putting us two on it then.
Oh, interesting. With the logic of he was playing with the mindset of a resistance.
So you're assuming your
First round with the
resistance-
leader picking himself too,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I
That's
know.
true.
It's
I know
good.
who
It's
I
good
am.
at this point because
Yeah.
it's two people.
It's assuming you're so that means you're also assuming that so you're the only carryover from the first two missions, and there's a spy card in the second one.
And I think he is a resistance, but now I'd be more telling to see what his move is at this point.
My move.
Yes. Because I know what card I am, so whether this succeeds or fails means that either you're definitely a spy,
Or you're definitely a spy.
He's not admitting
The
either way.
Audience wouldn't know, but I would, and that would help me vote for the next mission. So,
Okay. Let's see.
I think a lot of this is relying on Aaron being resistance.
I want to see what happens.
But
1, 2,
I haven't been on a mission yet, have I?
3.
no, but yeah, I'm kind of with Chris. I'm kind of
Let's
curious
see.
to see what happens.
and if nothing else, this might also force the spy to not reveal himself, which would still be another successful
It would
mission.
be a win for the resistance, yeah. So that's the thing, is that it'd be interesting to see what happens here, because there's only 2 people. So discard 1, and then Aaron, give your other card to Cody. All right. Flip. Oh, yeah.
All right.
Hey.
There's a spy amongst you two.
You're gonna do me like that.
I put you on blast like that.
But it's interesting. We do have a little more
Can
information.
we go back? Wait,
Those
he
two.
didn't put himself on the mission.
Nope.
There's a spy amongst us 3, for sure.
And there's a
a
spy
spy
amongst
amongst you
you
2, for sure.
Well, before he had, when he gave out the other missions, he didn't put himself on it, and it was us 3, meaning he knows that there had to be at least one spy. If he is a spy, he would know what the other spy is, and he'd want the other spy to be on that mission if he himself is not on it.
True.
It was originally us 3, and then I talked myself out of it. So he knew from the us 3 that one of us 3 were on, like,
That he knew that you were resistance.
yeah. So it didn't matter, because he was more than willing to take me off of it and give it to her. So I think one of you 2 is the other spy, unfortunately.
Who was on the first mission? It was
You and I,
myself, and that one,
That
the
went
resistance one.
Yeah, but the thing is that the spy wouldn't reveal themselves in that mission.
Yeah.
No.
I
They
mean,
could
I
sometimes just let the
still think
resistance win.
I still think Chris might be the spy.
And I think that I am not the spy. I think that Cody is the spy.
No,
there are
I think we
two.
pretty much. I think we pretty much just
No.
confirmed that Cody is definitely a resistance member.
How did
I
we
think on
confirm
this
that?
turn, when I swapped it from you to her,
So you think that
Uh-huh.
Aaron might be the spy?
No.
Because this one just failed.
I went from spy to spy.
I think Cody's just a very good liar. And very clever.
Yes, I am a good liar. Yes, I am clever. But no, I am not the spy this time. It's logically consistent in his actions if he's a spy, knowing the other one, that he would be more than happy switching it from me to her. So I don't think either of us are a spy, and that's why it didn't matter. And I
That's
just talked
sound
myself
reasoning.
out of it.
So
Right now, he has
you-
no way to disprove that. So I don't think we should trust him at all.
Although Aaron is very good at playing.
Play all sorts of
Truth.
games all the time.
Plain.
So for sure, Aaron's a spy. You're resistance, is what I'm getting.
Mhm.
I'm resistance.
No.
No.
Yeah.
On the second
there we
mission,
have it.
For sure.
On the second mission that failed, it was us 3.
Right.
I don't know between you two.
Between which two?
Sorry, these two, the two gentlemen.
I was going to say, I
you're
thought
wonderful.
I thought we proved that I'm good.
No, you're wonderful. But
Okay.
Yeah. Both are spies. Wonderful.
So right,
You never
so
know.
they're all
So
different
wonderful.
views, her
Everyone's
knowing
such
that there
a
was
clever
already
liar.
spy on the, which means it has to be Chris because I'm resistance. So then that's who I give the guns to.
this will be really telling. If this, well, I guess it fails, there's game over.
Well, this is right. If this succeeds, we win. Then because then as much as Chris isn't going to like it, we're going to make him. We'll fail him if he doesn't make it us 3, and then Jenni will put us 3, and then that's it. We win.
Well, just the vote itself is going to be really telling.
Or maybe you've
because
got it all wrong and I am resistance and you're the spy.
If we 3 are the resistance, then we're obviously going to approve it, and the vote's going to go through, and the
We
spies wouldn't want that to go through, so they're going to reject it. So if the resistance all vote that yes. All right. Well, we'll just see.
Could
so
be.
okay. So
Sure.
okay. So
So we have you 3 on this. Okay.
I mean, they could lose that round
I can tell you already
and
I'm
still
going to
be
reject
okay.
this.
It would make no sense if you have a shot to win at the third one.
Yeah.
We have to be perfect right now. So
Okay. One.
So
two.
wait, hold, wait. So no, because I'm curious. So yes, see now. So yeah, so if as resistance, if we vote to reject it, but the spies vote to approve it, then we know who the spies are because they want this to
Wait,
go
I thought it was
forward.
just the opposite logic.
this is good. He's arguing a point when if he was a spy right now, he wouldn't need to because he is going to be on this. Meaning, if
he would need to argue any more further points. So I think we three are the resistance right now, and that if we keep this three, we're gonna beat the spies, and we're gonna see these two start to like scramble. Anyways.
Okay, so all right, so now so
I think between the three of you that you've just chosen, 2 of you are spies, and you're gonna want this mission to be approved.
Let's vote. All right.
Okay.
Oh man, this is gonna be interesting. But I think us three are the resistance. I think.
All right.
If we
Let's
let
see.
this
1, 2.
interesting.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. And not good.
I'm gonna win again.
Give me your cards. And
What do we
there's
got?
the failure.
Oh.
There was a spy
Bam!
amongst us.
Dang it! Yeah! I talked real good that game.
Who wants to put some money on the next one? Let's go.
You were. Well, I knew it was just us two.
I'm sorry. I wish
Dang
you could
it.
have been in the club.
I know. I wish I could too. Dang it. I'm sorry. Between the two of you.
Sorry, I had to put you under the bus there a little bit, bro. Like,
That's why I did the second one. That's why I failed the third round.
oh man.
I think Aaron got louder whenever he was a spy. That was basically all I could figure out. I think also Ray talked a lot when he was a spy. He talked more than usual.
That was fun.
It is fun game, yeah.
Oh man, yeah. I that game, I was just. That's why I held up, because I'm like, if I keep questioning this, I can get you on my side with the logic.
Because he questions everything.
I have been surely duped.
It wasn't easy to figure out how to dupe Cody. Cody, again, he's very sharp. He's kind of onto everything, and so I think it was really just going that extra mile to convince him that I had the best interests of the resistance at heart, when actually I didn't. He really seemed to like to follow the logic trail, so I kind of just followed him along with it and kind of added a little bit more to it, and I think that was what pushed him over the edge. It was just the icing on the cake, right? Like I had a good feeling that we were going to win that game, me and Aaron as the spies, but definitely knowing that it came down to convincing Cody that I was not a spy made it all the sweeter, because me and him, I kind of felt had like a unspoken rivalry going throughout the night, and that was the one time where finally he wasn't able to foil my nefarious attempts at overthrowing the resistance. Hey, I was due, but that was another really good round, I think. So obviously the spies won that one. You see, and I think that's what officially 2 or 3 the spies have won.
You think it's easier to be a spy than resistance?
Oh yeah. Well, when there's 5, yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
I think it's a
higher
little
numbers get harder, huh?
It's a little easier for the resistance when there's more numbers, especially like when there's 10 players, because you have a little bit of leeway there, because there's 6 resistance when you only need to ever go 5 on a mission. So you have a little bit of room for error, which is with this, you have to figure out who the resistance are. Because you need, for those last, if it gets to the 4th and 5th round, you need all 3 resistance on those missions. So
I feel like this
Bottom part.
I don't know. In like smaller games, I feel like it's not as much as a factor. Right?
No, because the thing is that like in a larger game, you don't want it to get. You'll actually fail some votes just to get the people you trust.
Yeah.
But like with this, if it fails so many times, everybody's going to get a chance to be the leader.
Yeah.
Because you can't let it fail more than 5 times, because then the spies automatically win.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a full round, which means we obviously wouldn't trust any of each other.
Right. Exactly. At some point, it has to go through. So it definitely becomes more of a factor in larger games.
Yeah.
But this was a lot of fun.
Yeah, definitely.
This was really good.
So did the spies win all rounds?
Resistance
think,
won first round.
Did they?
Resistance won the first group, yeah.
How about best out of 5?
But
5-0 and a handshake. Let's go.
We were all different roles. Who's best of what? Never.
I mean, he's got the best record. He's the winner today.
Aaron is the winner. Aaron is the ultimate resistance player.
job,
Congratulations.
Aaron.
The wolf.
Where's my bouquet? No bouquet?
You can sign up for your health insurance at the door.
Radical. Being on the winning team of all 3 missions, I've never felt something so glorious in my entire life.
I look to continue this win streak far into the future, and maybe one day I'll be wearing a crown. I don't know.
I have never played Resistance before. That was my first time playing, but it was fun. It's like the games you play in high school, you know, Mafia, Murder, all those things with the deck of cards, trying to figure out who's who. It's
like math, you know. As you get a better understanding of it, it becomes more fun. And it took me a long while to kind of like gain an understanding of it then too. I had never played this game, and I was playing with some very experienced players then too. People that I had never met as well, and I realized the game is about figuring out people and their personality.
I want to thank everybody. I want to thank everybody for watching this. This was a lot of fun. This was really interesting. This was the Resistance. You kind of get a good idea of what the game's all about, and it's just all about lying. That last game I lied really good. So thanks for watching, everybody, and be sure to tune in next time for more Crazy Board. Good night.